Beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Dandelion Wishes brought to you. So I'm recording a whole new session since I was tired last session. Anyway, last episode, Juwoo actually stood up for us from our mom, and she walked away out of our lives, and we totally didn't expect how we would feel. I guess she thought she would be super depressed and sad that her mom walked away, but she just feels indifferent and she doesn't, I guess, really care because Juwoo is still here. Anyway, a new semester has begun and spring is near. I met the animals last summer. Time has already flown by so quickly. It's unbelievable. The memories that we've made together until now, they're countless. It's not just the memories. I myself was changing, mapping out my life from the beginning. Why the sudden giggle? Are you thinking about something perverted again? Perverted? How can you say that to a girl? Since when did I think like that? You're trying so hard to touch my paws, luring me with food and tripping me over. I guess I did. But that's not being perverted. Well, it's better than that crazy cat. Jewel's face crumpled. He seemed to have recalled the time when the cats tried to dress him up as a girl. Still, it's a miracle that you grew up to be normal under that kind of mother. A miracle, I'd say. Jewel talked about my mom as if it was nothing. Ale became more relaxed after Mom's visit. I felt freed from things that were shackling me. But there was also the feeling of anxiety. The anxiety of having to start from the beginning engulfed me. But, holding on to Jewel's hands helped me gain energy. As if I can also overcome my adversity and seize happiness like those main characters in dramas. When I was young, I didn't realize my mom was so different from other moms. That's normal. People usually can't tell what's right from wrong when they're young. I, on the other hand, was intelligent, read many books since I was young. Yeah, that's why you even memorized the periodic table. Jewel's face flushed at those words. Shut up! I mean, I don't even remember the whole periodic table, so I guess that's a plus for you. I guess. As if the thought of the past embarrassed him, Jewel jerked his hand out of mine. No way! Are you sulking again? No, I'm not. Again he turned from a mature adult to a teenage boy. Your life is yours. You're the star, and no one else. It's hard to imagine this is the same person who said those impressive words. But seriously, are you really a successor of a wealthy family? I assume so, because he gets to read so much knowledgeable books. I didn't know that he would speak so confidently in front of my mom. Seriously. On one hand, it was quite bold. Of course, the reason for me being intelligent has to do with my special education since I was a child. So, you really grew up in a wealthy household. I was from one of 3 most affluent families in Kanos. Kanos? Was that where Juwoo came from? Now that I think of it, June did refer to Juwoo as the Kanos rabbit. One of 3 most affluent families. My father was the owner of the largest bank in Kanos. Owner of a bank? Really? Of course. My family always believed that customers and credibility are most important. Even the bank's motto is customer confidence and satisfaction. Then you were educated as an heir. Absolutely. Is memorizing the periodic table part of the training of becoming an heir? Hey, stop making fun of me. If that was a requirement, I would be like, oh, no thank you. Sorry. I know I have to stop teasing him, but Jewel's reaction is so funny. I can't help it. Then, do you have any brothers? In TV dramas, it's common to see the sons of a wealthy man competing against each other to be selected as the successor. Does that also happen in real life? I had an older brother and a younger one. Then, did you guys compete for who will inherit the business? Of course we did. So, they did. The fact the person in front of me did actually go through the drama-like competition is fascinating. Jewel suddenly stopped in his tracks and looked at me. Hey, Dumbo. Huh? You're not getting the dumb idea that I fall behind my brothers or something, are you? I never thought about that. Of course I'm the smartest and the cleverest one. Jewel's loud voice shocked me. My older brothers always made an excuse of being sick and never studied, and the youngest was head over heels for a girl rabbit that he hardly ever came home. I, I was the first one to learn how to read, and heard the most compliments from my father. I was the most suitable candidate as the successor. Was the most suitable candidate? Why is he speaking in past tense? I was the most outstanding. Out of the three, I was the brightest and read the most. Jabul's face became puce with rage as he shouted. It's as if he wants me to understand him. Jabul, why are you suddenly acting like this? I couldn't read Jabul's face at all. She said that I was the brightest, that I was the most precious one. She? What does it mean? But secretly inside, Mom liked my older brother more. Oh, so it was his mom that broke his heart. Mom? She told me from the very beginning that my older brother is going to be the successor. I wouldn't have worked so hard. Jabul bit his lips. Deep inside, she always thought that one was better than the other. Hypocrite. If you don't say it clearly, it could mislead someone. If you tell me from the beginning, I wouldn't have expected anything. The words that Jabul said before, those incomprehensible words. I wouldn't have worked so hard like a fool if I had known that a parent's love can just change in a moment. I felt bad for Jabul. This is the first time you see Jabul's painful past. It's okay, I'll listen to your every word. I grabbed Jabul's hand. Mother abandoned me. The words that came out of Jabul's lips were unforeseen. Ever since father had passed away. Oh, wow. It's like Cinderella. Jabul began his story in a weak voice. Mother, look at this. I read all these books. I guess my brothers don't like to read. I think reading books is fun. My little Moran? No, I'm going to say Moran is so diligent. I want to grow fast so that I can help father. Father? Yes, I'll study hard to make our bank face more successful. I see. I can do better than my brother's mother. You are equally intelligent. You will all equally do well. But I read more books than my older brother. In my eyes, you are all equal. You are all precious to me. I love you all the same. That's some BS. I know every single parent has their one favorite child. They just don't want to tell it to the other child or else they'll feel like they're not worthy. Yes. Mother said we were all precious, that no one was any better than the other. We're all the same. True. But after my father passed away, I realized my mother's true intention. With the sudden death of the master, who will inherit the bank? It is undoubtedly the second young master, Moran, right? Is that his name? Certainly the first young master is too weak, and the third young master is too dissipated. The eldest should inherit the bank. But mother, he's too weak to even sit down for a long time. Moran, now that you're an adult, you should become independent. What did you say? Until now, I took care of you because of your father. What do you mean, Mother? Mother told me I wasn't her biological son. What? She said father had adopted me from the orphanage when I was very young. Then you didn't know the truth until your father had passed away? It was hard to fathom the pain that Jewel felt after knowing the truth. When I didn't leave the house, Mother started to despise me, only for the reason that I was adopted. No matter how much you try, nothing will change. You have no right to inherit the family business. I equally grew up under you and father, just like my brothers. You're different. Your blood says so. But you raised me, Mother. Do not call me your mother any longer. You're not part of our family. Her telling me that she loved me, it was all a lie. Telling me that I was precious, it was all a lie too. Jewel's shoulders started to tremble. If she really loved me, how could she abandon me so easily? I worked hard, believing in my father and mother, but how can she throw me out like that? A smiling mother in a happy household. All the hard efforts you've made to achieve your dream. How would it feel to lose it all in the moment? I know exactly how that feels. Oh, hugs! Best hugs. This is a sad hug though, so it's not really happy. I hugged Jiwoo. Were you hurt? Hurt doesn't even cut it. I got kicked out of the house, all my studying went to waste, and my family, the only family I had no choice but to hate them. The feeling of losing a happy family in a moment. Mom's lost smile. I couldn't possibly love my family anymore. The memory of not being able to love Dad, who left the house, what I had to endure for several years, Jewel had to bear them all at once. Jewel, and he's younger than I am. And in any way, I wanted to comfort Jewel. I wanted to be the strength for suffering Jewel. It's alright. From now on, I'll stand by you. Even if there is no family or shelter, I remembered the encouraging words Jewel had told me. You will never know how much strength your words gave me. Even if everything feels useless, you can just start over from there. Maybe it's not so convincing to hear from someone who's trying to plan out a new life for herself, but I want to be able to help you. Take all the efforts and the time of hardships and plan a much better life from now on. A future that is even better than just the guy who succeeds his family wealth. How is he still inheriting money if he was adopted? As she kicked him out. That's what I don't understand. All the efforts Jewel made for his family and all the efforts I put in for my college entrance exam, I don't want to say they were in vain. The memories of my mother and the anxiety about my future, the painful past, the nightmare, they're all frightening, but I want to face them. If I take in all my past and start over, I can become a person who does not succumb to pain. I hope that Jewel also won't get suppressed by his past, but takes it as a stepping stone to become stronger. What may feel useless now, well, I'll feel helpful in the future. Yeah, I mean, all the trouble you're going through now, you're gonna learn in the future as a lesson. Even though it may seem like a kick in the butt right now, but it's gonna get better. So you're telling me to start from the very beginning, like you? Yeah. Jewel breathed in. I'm going to do 100 times better than a dummy like you. Of course, you're smarter than me. Let me go now. Jewel wiggled out of my arms. I'm no girl, so why do I have to be embraced? You're always never aware that you are the girl. Jewel grabbed my arm, and he led the way like a man. I silently followed him, letting him savor the moment. Somehow I thought that it seemed like a scene from a TV drama. It would have been cute if they gave me a picture of him doing that, but you know. Oh yeah, I actually get to work some more on our relationship. I mean, art skill, not enough. So I need to work on that. I shall work on that. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.